today I'm talking about another phonological awareness skill, and that is the ability to segment phonemes. So remember that phonemes means sounds, so that's really easy, and segmenting is just chopping it down into its sounds. So we've already done segmenting syllables, which is much bigger chunks. So if I break down the word computer, I've got 3 syllables, computer. But now then I want to break down syllables into sounds. So if I break down that first syllable in the word computer, the syllable com, I've got k, o, m. Now you'll see this term called CVC around the place, and there are other combinations as well, but basically C stands for consonant and V stands for vowel. Now remember that our vowels are A, E, I, O, U when it comes to spelling, but there's actually lots and lots of vowel sounds. And so CVC means a word or a syllable that consists of a consonant, a vowel, and then a consonant in that order. There are other combinations. There are CVC, there's CV, there's VC, there's lots and lots of different combinations. But CVC tends to be where we start because it's really common, and it is in a lot of those words like cat, put, sit. And there are some really common CV or VC words as well, like it and up. So we start there and we encourage kids to segment into sounds. Now this is where, again, modelling from you is really, really important. So it's really important that any activities that you do, you are actually having a turn and you're doing it right there with them, because if they're not getting it right, at least they're getting a really good example from you of how it could be done and how it is done correctly. Now I'm going to show you a little strategy so that you have something that represents the sounds, and I'm going to be using my Isla Play blocks that I absolutely love, and I'm going to be combining segmentation of syllables and segmentation of CVC. So let me show you. So these are my blocks, and I've set these ones up here really strategically. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my big blocks to represent syllables because they are bigger chunks. So you can see I'm really building those concepts in again that we talked about right on day 1. The word I'm going to use as an example is the word pancake. So the word pancake is 2 syllables, pancake. And then what I want to do is I want to break down the sounds in each of these syllables, and both of them in this word are of a CVC structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, we want to break this block. So what I've got is I've got 3 smaller blocks to represent the sounds. So then we can break them apart. So we've got pan, which is p, a, n. And then I've got cake. We can break that down as well into k, a, k. So you can see really easily that I'm really utilising the concept knowledge that I've built to then explain to them how we're going to break those sounds down. And starting with the CVC is really, really good. You could also do a word like under. So we've got 2 syllables, under. Both of these actually only have 2 sounds. The first one is a VC structure and the second one is a CV structure. So in the first one, we've got a, n, and then in the second one we've got d, a. Now what we can then do, let's go back to pancake. We could have a piece of paper down here at the bottom, and we've got pan, p, a, n, and then we could then start to make letter choices, but only once these 2 skills here are able to be done without any letter involvement. So again, remember this is a phonological awareness task, so we don't want the letters there as clues because we really want them to train their hearing and train their brain to hear the sounds and to be able to break those sounds apart and understand how those sounds work. And down the track, over the next few weeks, we're going to be manipulating the sounds as well. But paper could be the next option if your child has really mastered these two skills up here. Now, if you're feeling stuck for words at all, if you just do a quick Google of CVC words, you'll find lists and lists of them. But as with everything, it's really important that those words are important to your child, that they are linked to their environment or linked to the world that they live in. Make sure that the words that you choose are not strange to them, that they know that they have meaning, because then what happens is, if they've already got the meaning of that word, they've experienced it, then what the knowledge that we give them through these activities is just adding on to that information. Whereas if you're doing these activities with words that they don't know, that they've never ever heard before, and that they're probably not going to hear ever, then they're not going to have anything to attach it to. So it's really beneficial to really work on words that are really important to them and really powerful in their world, or words that they will experience in the future. So have fun with segmentation and let me know if you need other strategies.